I'm good, thanks. Can you hear me clear?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you sound. I was wondering if we could start it, Christine, by asking where your fighting journey began.
Okay. So it started in California. I had just kind of cleaned up my life and stopped getting in trouble and wanted to start, you know, being healthier, stuff like that. And then I went into a gym and picked up, running, lifting weights, uh, stuff like that. And then I saw a fight gym inside of the gym, the regular gym I was in, and I thought I could take the girls on. So I went in there and started fighting, and I was a street fighter previously, so I thought that would take care of the job, and found out that street fighters can't beat real fighters. So it
What
hooked me.
age are you this time? What age are you?
Huh?
What age are you around the time that you're on about now?
What age? Back then, I think I was like 23, 22,
23 when you got into like
or
the
maybe 22, maybe.
yeah.
I was, yeah, just turned. I got in some trouble until about that age, and then I went to college, and then started getting my life on track.
So what was the first martial arts you got into?
Muay Thai and Sanchu.
Did you have any fights in that, or was it just training?
I fought 2 months into training.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
quick then.
Because I was so aggressive, and I was so crazy. I think the guy was just like, you know what, just throw her in there, and I ended up going undefeated for my amateur career. and
Quality.
and I had one pro fight, and it was I won that as well, but couldn't find me fights as usual. It's been a problem my whole career finding fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so didn't you have any nerves or nothing with your first fight? You were just raring to go.
Yeah. Nah, I was super nervous. I was like, what? I was used to just fighting on, we're out partying, and then wow, we're fighting. There wasn't any thinking about it. It was just drunk and fighting, and but when you have to plan for a fight, that's a little different. And so yeah, there was a lot of nerves, and you face your fears and insecurities, and you have people watching you. It's just a whole different experience. So yeah, I had a lot of nerves.
So after the Muay Thai and that, what did you get into after that? What was your main martial arts and that before the bare knuckle? But like
Well,
MMA, what did you specialize in?
I was doing I got into MMA because there was no Muay Thai fights. And I got into MMA, and then I did my wrestling, my jujitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai, did a little bit of boxing, MMA boxing. That's it. I hate doing the groundwork. I want to punch people, I'll strike, and I want to counter. I want to, move. I want to be on my feet. So I wasn't really interested in the MMA stuff.
Yeah, so when did you get the call to go over to the bare knuckle?
Yeah, they just called me, and I had just lost 2 fights in a row over in MMA, and they called me, and I was like, oh, well, I'm in boxing right now, because the last girl kind of edged me out in boxing. It was a really close fight. She kept getting the better of me with her hands. She was from Mexico City, so she grew up probably boxing, and I got in with Gil Martinez here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Started training boxing to try and get that better for MMA, and then they called me when I was there, and then ever since then I just started doing boxing.
So did you prefer doing the bare knuckle to the MMA?
Yeah, I have the heart for it, and I don't have I face my fears, and I like hard challenges. I like to be challenged. So it's brand new. There's nobody training it. Nobody knows what they're doing with it. So it's very interesting to me to try and figure out how to defend without gloves, and what to do, what not to do. It, it's very intriguing, and to be the first ever 125-pound world champion, and American Gazette world champion, I have the opportunity to be the first. I mean, there's not going to be many times where you're going to be able to be the first, especially in a combat sport. So I chased it, and I became pretty good at it, and I plan to learn more and figure out, how to keep my edge, to stay ahead of the competition.
Yeah, because you've made history, haven't you? That'll never ever can be taken away from you because you've been the first to ever do it. So
Yeah.
that's forever, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm super proud of that. Super grateful, but I keep myself hungry by not reminding myself too much of that, because I got to act as if I'm still the bottom, or start getting lazy.
Yeah, we know bare knuckles, one of, if not the most brutal sport on the planet. Is there a
Yeah.
certain thing you do to get in the zone for these fights?
I isolate myself a lot. So I really don't hang around with many people, and all I do is really train and work. So, it's easy to be out with people and, relieve your mind and be relaxed and eat fun food and drink a little bit here or smoke weed, do all that stuff. But I just kind of keep myself to myself, and stay in a crazy zone. Just while I feel like there's a short period of competition. So I'll do this, and then after I can enjoy, hopefully I don't crash in a plane or something, and I can enjoy the freedom of just being a normal person.
Yeah.
But that's how I keep my focus. It's really hard to shift from going out with friends, doing all this stuff, and then fight time comes, and then you got to switch. It's a huge transition, and it takes a long time to get there. So I feel like you got to stay there, like pretty much. Like I do a little bit here and there, but for the most part, I stay in the zone, and I think that's my edge. Not many people, I don't think, could do that.
No.
Yeah.
Who would you say has been your hardest opponent in the bare knuckle? You always give you like your best fight.
Um, Jennifer Tate took my vision in the first fight. Jennifer Tate, she came with the right hook, and I couldn't see. I almost got knocked out by her. Like I thought, literally, I was going to get knocked out because she hit me with the right hook. Uh, took my vision here completely, and then blurry. And sorry about that. It took my vision almost completely. So I just jabbed, and poker faced it. And thank God she didn't realize that she could have finished me. And then right when I got my vision back, that's when I went in for the attack and knocked her out. So that
Yeah.
was the closest. I think that was the toughest.
It's crazy. Like I was talking to Tyler Goodjohn not long ago, and he had a similar situation where he couldn't see out of pretty much 4 5s at Wembley.
Oh my God. Yeah.
How do you cope with that? Like, do you know what I mean?
It's survival.
99% of people would go down or sort of like give up, but
Yeah, a lot of
basically,
people do give up. Yeah, but there's a lot of us fighters out there that don't want to lose. We don't have backup plans. This is what we do, so a lot of us are going to go out on our sword.
it's
Especially
crazy.
Tyler.
Yeah,
I
he's
love
crazy.
him. Yeah.
Warrior. If you could pick a fighter to come over from like the UFC or any big organization to come over to bare knuckle, who would it be?
I want Amanda Serrano.
Amanda Serrano.
Oh
That'd be
yeah, I want her to come to bare knuckle and me go to boxing. So right now I'm trying to build my record to try and get a fight with her.
yeah, that would
Yeah.
be class. Do you think there's
Yeah.
many females that have got the heart to come over to the bare knuckle in the
Amanda
big?
Serrano's a warrior. We kind of like said things over on Twitter, and she said, "Show me the money." So I mean, she didn't say no, So she's an amazing fighter, and I would love to fight that champion. In both, we
That'd
both
be a
get our shot. Yeah, we both get to go to each other's world and see what happens.
sort of like McGregor Mayweather thing, but
Yeah,
Mayweather never come
yeah,
over to MMA, did he?
yeah, yeah. Connor should come over to bare knuckle.
No, a big quality. Even Nate Diaz coming over.
Oh my God, I would love both of them, Nick and Nate, to both come over. I'm from the 209, so I'm really a big fan of both of them.
Sick. Your last outing was with Taylor Starling.
Yeah.
Explain to me how you felt in that fight, the way it happened and that.
I mean, I'm glad I won. Glad I didn't get injured, all that. But I mean, I wish I could have put more on it, more of a show on for the people. And it was a huge build up. We built we built that fight up like crazy. So I mean, I don't even know. I mean, it is what it is. It sucked, but I got the job done. I have my belt.
Yeah, of course. You've probably seen, obviously, you watched it, the BKFC when it come over here to the UK in Wembley.
Yeah. Yes.
What did you think of that card?
I love it. I love it. You know, there's such great talent. Um, Man, it's just a lot of those guys over there are awesome, man. I love all the guys that come from over there. Tyler was one of the first guys that you know that I was really a big fan of. I love James now. He's dope. Oh my
Yeah,
God, I love that guy. Even though he fought my friend, and what happened, I love that dude. He is so good, and
yeah.
I mean his future is really bright. Hopefully one day I can get a fight over there.
Yeah, it's, I was going to bring that up there. There's not many female fighters in the UK, but we have a very good fighter in Matilda Wilson. I don't know
Uh,
if you've heard of her.
I'll look her up now, though. Yeah.
She's a partner's also a bare knuckle fighter. They're called like the bare knuckle couple.
Oh, okay.
She's from Sweden and he's from the UK, and obviously
Oh,
they're
dope.
both very good fighters. So you'll have to check her out, and
Yeah,
hopefully
I
one
got it.
day over here and fight.
Yeah, I'm ready. I want to travel. I have about 5 more years left in me, so I want to travel and test the waters overseas, over everywhere.
Yeah, great stuff. So I won't keep you too long, but the last question is, what's next for Christine?
I believe I'm fighting in December for a boxing fight, so I'm just staying busy. I bare knuckle always comes first for me. That's my first love. But I'm just waiting for fights, waiting for whoever they want to put in front of me. Whoever they got, give them to me. But as for now, I want to stay busy. I want to stay in the zone. I want to make sure I'm spending my time, you know, um, positively and going to get better. The better I'm at boxing, the better I'm going to be at bare knuckle, and vice versa. So that's what I'm going to do now is just focus on the boxing, and hopefully I fight soon for bare knuckle.
Yeah, great. And when you get some news, hopefully we can catch up again and you can come on the podcast again.
Yes, absolutely.
Is there any shout outs or sponsors you'd like to give a big up to before we wrap it up?
Absolutely. Barber Orthopedic, Jason Ferguson, my lawyer, Gorilla. I also want to shout out Condemned supplements. Check them out. Check out my page. I have everybody's link in my bio. You can get on there. You get a discount off of all supplements. I use the highest quality. And that's it for right now.
Great stuff. Well, I really appreciate you coming on,
Oh,
Christine, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
oh yeah. I just want to give a shout out to DLX Boxing and the Sanchez Brothers Boxing in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Those are my guys.
No worries. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day anyway, and
Okay.
we'll catch up real soon, Christine.
All right. Thank you.